Hello and welcome back to LIT, Lisa's Initial Thoughts. I titled this initial thought today, Pressing In, and I want to read Mark 5, verses 22 to 28, and they read, And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet, and besought him greatly, saying, My little daughter lieth at the point of death. I pray thee, come and lay thy hands on her, that she may be healed, and she may live. And Jesus went with him, and much people followed him, and thronged him. And a certain woman which had an issue of blood for 12 years, and had suffered many things at the hand of physicians, and had spent all that she had, and was nothing better, but rather grew worse. When she had heard of Jesus, came in and pressed behind and touched his garment. For she said, If I may touch his clothes, I shall be whole. I have a question. Will you be known as one of the crowd, or are you truly pressing in, wanting to be healed? Are you just going along with the crowd to make the claim that you are a Christian, or are you wanting a change that only God can give? Some followers are following with no real desire to change. Some are wanting from the church what the world won't give: power, position, a title, and a place to belong. They have no real desire for change, just worldly power, forgetting Christ reads the heart and knows the motive behind your worship. So be careful, because God knows who's one of the crowd and who's looking for real change. So it's not about the size of your church or how dramatic your speaker is or what programs you may have going on. Christ knows the heart of the true worshiper, and he knows his true children, and he can pick them out in a crowd. Jairus fell at his feet, and the woman with the issue of blood pressed in. On every side, she pressed in. There were people pressing in. So she just had to get down, and if she could only grab just the tip of his garment, just to hem, she felt she would be made whole. Both wanted healing from the only one that could. We come to God at times on behalf of others, and there are times where we press in because we're pressing in and kneeling and praying on behalf of someone that we love for healing and deliverance. And like Jairus and like the woman with the issue of blood, we too must have faith in the one that can deliver, the one that can heal and make us whole. Matthew 11:25 to 28, Jesus said, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sins and will heal their land. Saints of God, press in. Press in, press in, press in, until you can grab nothing but the heel of his garment, or the hem of his garment, and that you may be made whole. A lot of people worship God for a lot of different reasons, and you can't pull nothing over on God. He knows your motives. He knows what your real motives are. So press in for healing, and allow yourself to be delivered. Just like Jairus came on behalf of his daughter, sometimes we go on behalf of our family and friends. Like the woman with the issue of blood, it was personal. And sometimes we come to the Lord because it's personal. But nevertheless, we're all going toward Christ for that deliverance. Thank you again, saints of God, for listening to my initial thought, pressing in. Until we meet again, stay safe, stay blessed, and most of all, stay in the fight.